Hello everyone, my name is Bemi and welcome to an amazing new season of great adventures to be told and had on the Siege³ esports tournament. We are about to get down to it. It is going to be the Resident Sleepers versus Team 4. This is going to be 9 weeks of non-stop round robin. It's going to be hype as heck. That's right, we keep it PG-13 here, folks. Do not fret with your family-friendly ears. With that being said, we are about to start on Lijiang Tower, so let us begin without further ado. We do see the classic dive coming in from the side of what appears to be... Ooh, excuse me. Looks like the classic side of the Resident Sleepers versus Team 4 in the red, just to let you guys know. So let's go and do this right off the bat. We are going to go ahead and see that pharmacy coming in, so we'll see how that works. Already there's going to be a deflex coming in from Comeback Kid, and it's making a comeback right off the bat, trying to get that splash damage. You want to pay attention to Killer Kitty, and that's a first pick right there. Popos is calling the Popo to rid of them, and now they have the ability to boop the moment that they have a chance. But no, they are going to get overwhelmed by they're going to get overwhelmed by Tex, and Tex is going to be able to throw that off and keep the team safe from splash damage, but not be able to help them get the point. Popos is putting on way too much pressure for them. That is absolutely insane. The fact that the dive came in clutch and they got that early pick onto BDX allowed to keep the Pharah safe, and there's really no response to it. Maybe Stargaze, or Starglaze, excuse me, is able to come in and save the day and, rush up there with the jetpack boost, but you got to be careful. So now they have the hit scan coming in with the Widow, and hopefully you want to see the Widow pick out that pharmacy, but they're putting a lot of pressure on her, and they need to make sure that the information doesn't get drawn. They do notice her right away. Popos is going to be overwhelming, and there it is. But Killer Kitty does get the opening that they need, and they are going to be bringing it in with a double kill. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, BDX is going to be the only one that's going to be able to protect it, but that's not going to be the case. Are they going to ignore the res? No, they do kill it off, but the res does come in. But the Starglaze doesn't last for much longer. But there's that fire strike, and oh my god, Killer Kitty is killer. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, going to be able to wipe that off. And that is what happens when you ignore a tank of that substantial proportion. Unfortunately, everybody was spread out on the side of Team 4, so they weren't able to find their footing, or their ground is going to be a lot harder. Your supports are away and they were exposed, and BDX was the last one to contest. The moment that the support was going down, it was going to be an uphill battle from there. So now you want to see if Deadly Pants is going to be able to charge up that Primal Rage quick enough to be able to make a comeback. So hopefully they will be able to, and it looks good already. Oh no! Killer Kitty is going to be coming in swinging. No support. The Transcendence is not going to be coming in until much later. That is super late, and it gets baited out. Killer Kitty going absolutely crazy here. Holy smokes. Okay, with that being said, I cannot believe it that they were able to pull that through, and now they got Am on the McCree. They got able to take out Aim Pharmacy. There's the Earth Shatter. Oh, they're going to be able to find a couple of kills. No, the supports are coming in, but there's the pin, and oh my god, the double pin was only coming in. They're going to be able to take this to spawn, and it looks like Resident Sleepers are going to be able to come back at this very, very quickly. What seemed like it was going to be from Popos a dominating hold for his team on Team 4 turns out to be Killer Kitty just flexing their muscles and being able to pull through. It was a great opening, and it does allow Am and Tex to work on, just sort of overwhelming. They do not have the Grav Dragon Strike combo at their field, but this triple tank, triple support composition that they're going on right now is really great. They have also Am, and that Am is a lot more effective, especially with the flashbang. And that's Am going off right now. Holy smokes. They are going to be able to get that long range and the snipe off. And Tyson with the kill as well. I really am digging this team. Playing a little bit close, but it's going to be pretty much safe. They're sticking with the team, and there's the Transcendence, and is able to turn around just in the nick of time. And what seemed like was going to be a point for the side of... Team 4 is going to be able to come at this strong for the Resident Sleepers with just pretty much a solid support Alright, so how are they going to come back at this? It's going to be Garden Center, so Popos going on the fair is actually a really good idea. You get a lot of the environmental kills, and that opening kill is going to be everything. So you hope that they're going to be able to pull this off and see such a light in their eyes. You know, light the fire. They want this initial kill. They are running the dive once again on the side of Resident Sleepers, and it may come out effective. It is going to be a little bit of a struggle for Popos as they're trying to pull through that fair. I'm sorry, the Diva. It's going to be a little bit overwhelming, so hopefully they don't lose their cool too much. That was very unfortunate, and it looks like Am is going to be able to provide that splash damage. If they don't get picked off by Joe, they got to be careful. She's coming around from the back, and she's getting that Mercy. You gotta fly a lot as Mercy. Just a very mobile character that's necessary. And they do manage to find Sand Dipper, which will be able to provide them, be able to take this point very, very easily. And there it is, the domino effect coming in. And they are not going to be able to hold this on for much longer. Resident Sleepers showing a much more dominant take on the second map, excuse me. Oh, I'm just too excited. Okay. Here we go. What do you do? Starglaze is going to just go ahead and fall back and respawn with the rest of the team. Understandable. They did get D-Mech, so they're trying to hold on to it. Popos is going to be, hopefully going to be able to find that opening kill. Maybe take out the support again. Most likely they're trying to focus on Tyson or find a good opening with the barrage, but the way that the rockets are coming in, they're going to be able to expose themselves, and that allows the opposing team to be able to obtain information. They got to be careful about that. They're hoping to be able to find information as well, and looks like, oh my gosh, Am just barely going to be sniped, and it's got to be careful. And look at that, Killer Kitty is going to be able to find that pick. It is usually common for a Winston to find that kill, and Am just getting close, does not care. When the pharmacy is going on, you go face to the rocket. Oh my gosh. So this is a lot harder. What seemed like they were going to be able to learn from their mistakes on Team 4 just doesn't seem the case. They have such a back and forth composition. The dive is really effective here, and unfortunately, because they had this initial hold on point, and look at Am! Look, getting that double kill is ridiculous. They got Crucial, the offensive take, they got the support, and the rest of the team is able to clean up, and they're about to demech the Diva, and I think they're going to leave her alone unless they just, oh, they shield bashed that ridiculously hard. Unnecessary cruelty. Absolutely unnecessary cruelty. But either way, this is going to be very good because Dive is able to hold on to this point. They're going to sit pretty, and with that Winston bubble, it provides a lot of protection. So the team does have to get really close. So if Popos wanted to drop the barrage, it's going to be really risky. And Am already with that kill. They are trying their best, and Comeback Kid with also the shield bash is going to be able to stun. Starglaze is going to be demeched immediately, and there's the Diva Bomb. Is it going to find any opening kills? It will get a double! Holy God in heaven! How do you come back from this? This is a fight that is going to be a 2-0. What seemed like Team 4 at the very beginning was having a dominant lead. They just cannot contest for much longer, and with the Transcendence even, they only managed to get the ability to push through halfway to this point. I don't know if we're playing this out, depending on which, but this was a 2-0, so the win does come in. We'll see if this is going to be played out. We're gonna see. Just asking real quick, just to make sure. Alright, Command Center is going to be the final map. I guess we are playing this out. That's fine. I do like more Overwatch. Popo's going on the Junkrat is great for this map. The Death Ball composition for Team 4, I like this. It favors... Oh, it's a best of 5. Okay, excuse me. Pardon me my ignorance. I'm learning a lot here, but here we go. Popos is going to be really crucial here. Playing that DPS is so great on command centers. The more firepower and barrage you can have, just in general, not the ult, you have a greater chance to be able to hold on to this point. Lobbing the landmines is going to be great, but you got to be careful. Tex is able to charge up quickly if they bubble the right way. No, the landmine is going to, the bear trap and the landmine combo is going to be able to find the Brony, and Killer Kitty's going to go down, and already Team 4 showing much more of a fight, and they're going to be able to hold on to this. Hopefully they'll be able to keep this following through. Since this is best of 5, they have to make a reverse sweep. And look in this, they have the death ball going on, which means with the death ball, you're trying to cover as much ground as possible. Radiant damage to radiant healing, with a Reinhardt protecting all of that radiance, with his radiance of glory, if you will. So, no reses, but in this case of the current meta and standards, he is really just it's really just, you know, it's a pick or choose your fight. They are going to go onto high ground. They find Am, but is Am going to be able to find anything? There's that rip tire, and oh no, they come down. Am is going to run into that very hard. How are they going to be able to come back from this? BDX is going to be able to push through, and you want to pay attention to both Reinhardts to see how they're going to protect their team, but there's the Earth Shatter, and oh no, that is going to be hardcore. Deadly Pants, deadlier than any pants you'll ever find. Ugh, so hard. They're going to be able to take this fight all the way to spawn thanks to the power of Joe. Joe is going to be able to provide that flanking support that they need and able to blink right in behind them. They're just trying to charge up the pulse bomb right now, so hopefully they'll be able to pull through. But looking good here. Now we want to see how Am is going to be able to find this opening kill. They need to get Popos, because if they get Popos, then that is one bit of radiant damage. And, you know, Death Ball is great and all, but the firepower is sometimes lackluster if they're spread out. And Am's going to go down immediately to Joe, and that's going to be so bad for them. They need to hope. There's the res coming in, but Joe's going to find the other support. Says, if I can't have that one, I'll have the other. And Joe's finally going to go down, but the damage has been done. Deadly Pants trying to hold on for dear life. Sound Barrier just going to be allowing them to keep hold of this point. And now they're going to try to take this fight to spawn. And they got to gamble everything. Put their eggs in one basket. They're going to cancel the charge, and that's going to give them time to hold on to this. We have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. It is not going to be a clean 3-0. Looking good so far. They are showing more light. Garden Center, maybe they can learn from this. Hopefully. So we'll see if they're able to come back from this quickly. I think they will. I believe in them. A reverse sweep has never been impossible in Overwatch. We've seen it done in Stage 1 of Overwatch League. Why couldn't it happen here on Siege³ as they siege the moment? Terrible pun, I don't know, but still anyways. Alright. Joe is going to be a crucial play here as they are going to be able to keep contesting the point. They want to try to take out Tyson or Kierborn because they find that opening kill with the supports. They'll be able to do it. Oh no! But Tyson's going to be able to take them down with the Comeback Kid. And Comeback Kid made this so much easier. And now this is maybe the domino or the house of cards falling down to this. That they are not going to be able to do it. And Am is just being ignored. They're nobody... Oh, I'm sorry. Not Am. Popos. We're on this. I'm so crazy with my color coordination. But they are going to be pushed back. And Am's going to be able to find the kill. I thought they were on the McCree. Excuse me. Pardon my French. As they are going to be able to just turn this around. Comeback Kid with the clutch. Joe, unfortunately, not being able to find that opening kill was kind of the downfall of that team. Since Joe was, you know, they were relying on Joe to be able to find that kill. Or maybe at least Popos find this snipe. But now... this death ball that they have going on here is going to be effective, especially in a much more close quarter map. Command Center's great and all, but you got to be careful because it just really is dangerous. Tyson will find that opening kill, but Am will go down as well. But they're getting rezzed by Kierbrony. And that's going to be able to be great if they are able to keep the supports alive. They do lose Tyson, but they do also lose the other, the Pulse Bomb, but the Barrage is going to be able to find Joe. But now they need to be able to stay alive. They have not lost this team fight yet for the side of Team 4, but they do get DMX, and that is a great opening. Popos will be able to find that kill, and that's important. So now if they're able to get Am, they will be able to finally get the point, and Flashbang is all here. You want to stun this Pharah, but it's not going to be the case. Am says no to that, fam, and the pharmacy is still as strong as ever, withstanding the test of time. So here, the Earth Shatter's going to come in from Deadly Pants, and there's the pin, and ow, that's going to be crazy, but there's the trade back from AAM, and that's going to be also intense. The Diva Bomb will go down, and that'll bring down BDX. You want to make sure that you see Starglaze being able to charge this up. Popos going to be ignored, seeing maybe they can find some kill, but looks like this is going to be great for Resident Sleepers. They are holding on to this. They do not want the reverse sweep to happen to them. which I totally get that. It is a pain and a bother. So here we go, 90 seconds left on the clock. The ult bank is looking good. You want to see if Popos is able to find a good kill with a Deadeye, potentially the pharmacy. They're going to try to leave as much open room as they can for him. If he doesn't get hit by a barrage to the solo wall, there is some dangerous calls with that. I don't understand that at all. Deadly Pants is going to be able to find the opening. No support fire coming in from AAM, and that's going to leave them wide open. And what should have been the deciding team fight used to get the ults is going to be able to hold on to them. Look at that. They have almost all their ults. They have 4 of the 6, and they're able to turn this point around. So ulting on the McCree is such an interesting call. I don't know if I agree with that. So we'll see how this sort of takes effect. Now they have a lot of time to play with, especially with those ults. Seeing if they can get the Deadeyes. Hopefully they'll be able to find something. There is the grab coming in though. And hopefully they'll be able to find something. No! The Deadeye is going to follow up the grab. Deadeye says, hey, we don't need a Hanzo. Don't worry about it. And look at that. Post is just going crazy here. Yeah, they will go down to that. That is very true. And they're not going to take the fight to spawn. It's very dangerous to do that here in this map. But solid stuff. I like this a lot. Hopefully they don't lose their cool too much, because that would absolutely be suckish. You know, you work so hard, and you're now working on coming back. You know, 2 for 2. They do have quite a bit of ults. They do have to see if the Winston is going to be able to find any kills. It doesn't matter if they go down. They just need to find it. But the Earthshatter is going to be able to find a kill. And Killer Kitty, even though knocked down by the Earthstrike, Joe is going to be able to pick this up. And Killer Kitty is going to be only finding Joe, unfortunately. And this is an overwhelming, convincing take. And okay, they are just no more. Oh my god, not great. That is way too graphic, guys. Come on, please, I beg of you, think of the kids. Think of the kids, please. All right, well, in all seriousness, you want to try to see if AAM is going to be able to find that barrage. They do have the Tranquility bringing it in. There's the Deadeye coming in, and hopefully he'll be able to find a kill. And they bring the sound barrier, but it's going to be weird positioning. Is the Diva Bomb going to be able to find anything? No, but there's the Tranquility, and they're going to go run into it. But AAM definitely going to bring it in. They don't need a Transcendence or anything, but it was nice. And there's the Coalescence, but it's going to be overwhelmed by the Primal Rage. Killer Kitty losing a little bit of health and not a lot of the team left. They are turning this back around. Popo's coming in with a Doom Fist. Hopefully going to be able to find something. They do have not a lot going on. They're trying to take it out. They do find the Mercy. And there's the double Pulse Bomb from Joe. How do you do this? Oh my god. Starglaze is coming back in, but that is neither here nor there. There's just a crazy Doom Fist going on. And Comeback Kid's not going to be able to handle this much longer. And we got the turnaround coming in. It's going to be a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Titan trying their best to switch over to Lucio for the mobility purposes. But the moment you switch for mobility, they get the res. Oh my god. Hold on. Comeback Kid is still alive. As long as they don't get overwhelmed seal bats. They do. And there's the Meteor Strike. Not going to be able to find anything. They're trying their best. And then hopefully they'll be able to hold on to this. I don't like this. They are almost very close to grab, and this is looking very bad for the side of Resident Sleepers. Deadly Pants working overtime to find the kills, and Joe with the second Pulse Bomb. They got Primal Rage waiting in the wing, and they might respond to it if they need to. Probably waiting for that Primal Rage to end, very close to it. And is it over? Are they going to drop it? No, they are not. Yes, they are. They're going to go ahead and do it, but it's now a back and forth fight. How on earth do you come back from this? They are running both their own weird little thing of like triple versus death ball. Which is better? I don't know. Bubbles will go down. Tex bringing it all the way back to earth. And they're trying to find it. They got the Diva Bomb. That actually might be the opening for the side of Resident Sleepers, as they're going to be able to hold on to this for a little bit longer. And look at that, the kill feed's working, and the Diva Bomb will for sure solidify that if they wanted to do it. Are they going to be able to throw this in? They are trying. Popos will try to demech them before they can, and nobody's able to touch the point. Resident Sleepers are going to be taking the first game in the series. And yeah, that was a ridiculous Deadeye from the grab. So, Resident Sleepers, definitely looking good here. But we cannot count out the amazing team known as Team 4. They're here to settle the score. And, you know, Death Ball versus Triple Triple is interesting because okay, so Triple Triple is going to be triple off, you know, one main tank, which is going to be the Reinhardt, and then 2 offensive tanks, or at least one main tank, one off tank, and the Brigitte. And then the Brigitte is going to act as also a support as well because she's kind of a little bit of a hybrid. And, you know, in the long run of it, you have not a lot of firepower with it, which makes it a little bit riskier. So hopefully, you know, they're having you know, they're having a lot easier time nowadays with the Death Ball because the radiance of damage and healing is working out great, and the fact that they had somebody ability to flank was also very crucial as well for the side of you know, Resident Sleepers, as AAM was supposed to be just basically a wall of fire that they could not penetrate. And Joe, you know, being overwhelmed by Comeback Kid is really, really important. So overall, I can safely say and assure you that both are very good. I think the matter of the problem is that they gather information quickly. There's a lot of communication on Resident Sleepers, and overall, trying to multitask is really hard. So, overall, good stuff. I would say Resident Sleepers just have great communication because that should have been the opening. Joe had it. Okay, so Sleepers is in blue. I'm just making sure. I didn't know color coordination. I was checking there. But yeah. How would you say this? Is Death Ball your favorite? Is pineapple on pizza your favorite, or is it just pizza without pineapple? Let us know in the chat. Or is Triple Triple your favorite? I mean, both are very good in their own way. I think we're going on Volskaya, which I think is, I think that's Team 4's choice. So, yes, that is going to be Team 4's choice. Deadly Pants, really, really good. I would also say is great on the offensive tank because that Winston, the bubbles were so good. It kind of stopped AAM dead in his tracks, and it had to make him sort of take a lot more gambles and risks and get a lot more closer to that. Tex, also very good as well. The Diva was very nice. The Popos, I really respect the Doomfist. A lot of people overlook Doomfist as a potential tank buster, believe it or not. And, you know, in the long scheme of things, there is so much going on that Doomfists are kind of nice on the best of 3 maps. I've also seen it used a lot effectively on Ilios Ruin. Yes, I understand that Doomfist is kind of not really part of the meta, but overall, I like it, and it's really fun. And, you know, it's good to be creative, okay? As you hear Athena telling us, we're heading over to Volskaya. Has anybody ever been to Russia? It's cold. As in, like, it's chill. I don't know what to tell you. But Volskaya it is. We are going to see an interesting type of matchup here. There is a lot of high ground to favor. So, we did see people trying to break into the Widow and Hanzo's. So we might see that a lot, overall sniper-wise. And it will be Resident Sleepers on defense with attack on Team 4. What does Team 4 stand for? Where's 3, 2, and 1? Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Also, by the way, this word right here means together we stand strong, I think, or something along the lines of that. It's a synonym for that. But here we go. We do have the Resident Sleepers defending. I think they're trying to figure out composition right now. Yeah, okay. Going for triple support with the Zarya Reinhardt. So, good stuff on there. I like that. And we'll see how that works out. That is pretty standard stuff. And we do see Death Ball coming in from Team 4. So, will that work? Who knows? Overall, we can only say is pay attention to how they try to flank with the heroes. Joe is going to be a huge part of this if they're able to get through that initial choke. And Popos, as well, is going to be very, very important, because they need to be able to push through and get the snipes. You can use that high ground. Oh, and Joe's already going to be playing Distraction. Triple Blink coming into play. They got to be careful. They are going to go down very, very quickly. Yeah, especially with AM on that rapid fire arrow. Holy smokes. They are not going to be able to find that initial pick. That is going to be pretty deadly. Oh, good stuff from both sides. Last game as well, by the way. I do like that. I do agree with see you in my dreams. For those who don't know, there is a little bit of delay, so nobody cheats. But here we go. AM already on the Dragon Strike, by the way, which is pretty ridiculous. Great aggression. Pretty much using the abilities right there is just going to be a nice little opening, if you will, as there is sort of nothing better than a very solid hold. There's Deadly Pants, though. Gonna go ahead and get that pen. Let's head on over to them. Oh, my God! Gets swinging away, but there's the Dragon Strike coming in from Am, and that's going to be able to take him out. Tex is just going to be making it back, and this looks like the greatest opening and possibility. Joe's going to go on the fair as well, but AM, gotta be careful. They are trying to fight it. They will take the fight to them. Nicely done. They are trying their hardest, but it looks like they are not going to be able to hold it for much longer. They are at least going to get the first marker, though. They're trying their best. The rapid arrow is going to be finding AM. Is going to be able to hold on to it for a little bit longer, and they do choose to contest this. If Killer Kierboni can get to the res right now, they aren't. This unsafe Deadly Pants is just going to stop this right dead in its tracks. Holy smokes. Tex blowing themselves up, unfortunately. That does happen. They do get the point. They get the point. They need to work together as a team. And they also got the point. Both literally. Here we go. Good stuff. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left on the bank. A lot of stuff to work with. Now there's a very mirrored composition going on. They do have the Zarya grab Dragon Strike going on. It's the triple tank, triple support composition with the Death Ball. We see this matchup going on once again, and it looks like the Earth Shower will be utilized by Killer Kitty quite nicely, as Tex and AM are going to be able to win this team fight right away with the Discord Orbs. It helps a lot. Tyson, holy smokes, coming and making it a strong play. Deadly Pants not going to be able to drop that Earth Shower right away, but good stuff holding on to it. That would have been good. Oh, Tyson says, no, sir. You will not be able to stop us. And you know what they say? The Zen is mightier than the sword. Or maybe I just say that. I don't know. But there we go. We do see the Grav Dragon Strike coming into play with two different compositions. And once again, the triple tank, triple support looking pretty solid here. But we also saw that Death Ball does favor a lot of the times because there's more damage to, in general, yeah, and there's a nice reach. Sand Dipper is going to be able to drop that Coalescence. There's the Justice from Joe. Oh my God. That's going to stop everything. And there's the Dragon Strike. It is going to throw them off just a quick second. They are going to be able to try to hold on to this for a little bit longer. They're rushing in, but nobody's going to be able to touch it. That is it. With 4 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock and no sound barrier needed, they are going to be able to take this point right away. Team 4 looking solid. Woo! Solid stuff. Let me take a little tour around this place. Let's check out some lore, guys. Let's look at some lore. What do you say? Learn about the world. Okay. So they're learning about, or they're working on the robots. They're studying this. And you know what else we can study? What happened in that game? What was the opening right there? The Coalescence was so good. The execution of all. Holding on to that is so awesome. AAM being able to find those initial kills and pick off as well for the side of Resident Sleepers was really great. But unfortunately, I think they were spread out a little too far. If you think about it, if you look back, nobody was really near the supports. So if you prioritize the supports, that is pretty much easy street right there. That's all I can really say about that. It's so fun to see this, and oh, I just got a nice little message. Nice little whisper. Thank you. So somebody likes my casting. Good. We're getting approval here. Overall, good stuff. Great ult execution. There's not much to look into this here. Overall, you just saw that there was, unfortunately, a spaced out team, and that was partly to do with the Coalescence. And the Dragon Strike was great response as well, by the way, from AAM earlier in the first point. So those like clear the way ults are so fun to see, because they are able to just sort of keep the team separated, and it just might be too overwhelming. So we'll see how this goes. You want to see if Joe's going to be able to find the kills that they need. Joe's lagging a little bit, so we're just going to switch off Joe. Don't pay attention. Either way, they are going to go around. They are going to try the team fight as long as they don't get any initial picks from Popos. But Popos says something else about popping off. They do find it with Joe, and that's the splash damage. DPS is coming to the rescue. They're already falling back. AM, what are you doing all the way over there? There's the rest of the team. They're falling back. They are going to make it out alive. But now they put an awkward situation of a 4v6, and now the respawn's going to be awkward. Resident Sleepers are having a hard time. They are not going to be able to hold on for a little bit longer, but they are doing the best they can, and good stuff from Popos. This is unfortunately getting both supports. That is so crazy, going in there like a madman. Comeback kid will find BDX as well. They do try to keep this dream alive, but unfortunately not to be the case. They don't even get the first marker, and unfortunately Starglaze, or not Starglaze, excuse me, AAM falling back was kind of interesting, because that left it a 4v6, because they took out somebody right away with Joe and Popos. Here we go. AM's going to go down thanks to Tyson's Death Orb. That's going to be really upsetting. Not every day you see that in the kill feed nowadays, because people are getting a little bit, you know, word of the wise here. There's the Coalescence coming in, but Tyson's able to find a kill with it. That's good, and does keep the team alive. There's 100% charge for Zarya. This is definitely not, I think this is definitely not AM's comfortable suit, but there's the Earth Shatter. Oh no, there's a bubble though. It does find it, but there is the pin right there coming in, and they're trying to keep this dream alive to be able to keep Team 4 holding from the point, but no, they finally come back on the side of Resident Sleepers, as they're able to just show you what, you know. Ugh! So hard. I need to finish my thoughts, but it's just so overwhelming. Overall, you saw that AAM was doing really good on the bubbles, but unfortunately that didn't find the case. But Tyson with the Coalescence was able to keep the team alive, and that Radiant Healing makes it even better. Double Radiant Healing just is very, very powerful. It is the equal amount of a Mercy, or even more, but Pablo's going to be able to flank into that. They got to be careful. They don't need to lose this right away. They do also get the D-Mech on Killer Kitty, and that is not going to be good. Papos is just popping off over here. Tex does find double kill, but it's not going to be for much longer. Good stuff. And there's the res coming in. They just wanted to make sure that they have it, fam. Get ready for that next team fight. They got a long haul to go. And there it is, Deathball showing his true colors. It is again really hard, because yes, there's Radiant Healing, and it keeps it really good. Deathball's coming in from both sides, actually, I just realized, which is great. But the only thing is that there's the triple tank, triple support coming in from the side of Resident Sleepers. If they're able to use this, Pablos is going to be able to not use that. There is the Justice coming in from the, oh my god, they are going to be able to find all the kills. Does not matter. Sound Barrier I thought was going to be able to hold that. That was good entrance. I thought Papos was going to be able to hold on to that. But Starglaze, with the ability to have that grab and close enough damage, it was pretty much just a slam dunk. Now, the alt economy does look more favorable for Resident Sleepers now. They do have the Coalescence. If they go into the grab right away and drop the Diva Bomb and execute it, they could be able to get this opening quite easy and quite early. Here's the Riptire, though, from Joe. Is it going to be able to find anybody? No, it gets intercepted by the Fire Strike. What the hell was that? I did not know you could predict the future with that tank. Oh, but there's the stop of the grab, and there's the Earth Shatter, but there's the Bear Trap. It was the Bear Trap. It stopped them. They're not going to be able to get the pins or the opening kills or anything. Deadly Pants finds a kill as well, and Bobos, they do get at least one kill, but they do have to sacrifice themselves. And oh my god, Sanddipper trying to keep this alive. Who's going to be able to come out on top of this? This was so much back and forth. They stopped this. Deadly Pants going away as well. Or, no, not Deadly Pants. I'm sorry. Tex being able to sacrifice themselves is a lot easier for the Reinhardt on defense side because they just got a short walk away. So they were able to utilize that very, very quickly. And losing that support as well was very sad. Not in the sense that it was poor performance. Just in the sense that it's sad to lose your support. I know I want to keep my support. Alright. Looking good. Joe's going to be able to find that initial pick. And let's pay attention to Joe. Oh my god. Both trade-offs at the duel of the winner. But Joe, where was that? How do you come back from that so quickly? Diva Bomb not going to be able to find anything. Killer Kitty, unfortunately, did lose that for the team. But it's okay. They are trying their best to push through. It was not the opening that they were hoping for. Joe is going to be a little bit overwhelmed. If they can take out Joe, this might be great. Because Joe is just sitting pretty with Deadly Pants being able to protect them. And Bobo's providing that splash damage. You got a good sort of damage combination coming in with the Widow Pharah. It's really great because the Pharah provides the splash damage and the Widow becomes the follow-up killer. And it's just overall a really nice teamwork. There is the coalescence coming in from Tyson. Is it going to be able to find any kills? It does at least keep the team alive, and that's what you need. Tech's going to be able to find Sanddipper, so no coalescence coming in soon. Popos, oh my god, Killer Kitty weighing in for that. AAM will be the only one going down on the side of Resident Sleepers. This might be it. Are they going to be able to finally take this point? The Earth Shatter is going to be overwhelming, and there's the Death Ball. They finally do this. 90 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be hard. Popos does go the tank busting route, and they do take out Tyson, but they weren't able to contest long enough. And this map will finally go ahead for the win. Oh my god. Well, not for the win, but they will go for the win for this map. And there is the timing. Great stuff from Team 4. Joe switching over to the Widow was a great idea. I couldn't be happier. This is great Overwatch. Okay, let's just collect our thoughts, breathe in, and take in what we just saw. Okay. AM. Crazy Widow. Trying to come back in it. Joe, just a little bit crazier. Popo's getting flanked, easily able to flank. Killer Kitty, or Tech, excuse me, was able to overwhelm them. And that, I think, is unfortunately what is, was a downside for the side of Resident Sleepers, that they allowed Popos to be able to go around so easily as a Pharah and just kind of charge right in there. I don't, you know, it's a little bit risky. I did like the death ball coming in from both sides though, and the Brigitte was really, really clever. Unfortunately, when you have the Brigitte, it doesn't really work on defense, because the thing is that, or on attack, or just really in general, they did manage to get the point, but I don't know. It did take them a lot longer because of that. Because Brigitte, while yes, the stun's nice, it does not provide them a lot of firepower. But let's see how the firepower goes for the team. Joe getting that initial pick already. This is looking good. And they have the high ground. That's what I'm talking about. Using Volskaya to your advantage, people. Please, Joe is going crazy. You gotta be careful. Oh my god, that is a good kill from Comeback Kid. Are they going to be able to follow it up, though? They are going to be found by Deadly Pants, running away, just barely scraping by the skin of their teeth. Joe is also going to be able to find a back to kill. That is so unfortunate. Joe did not be able to get that. Oh, that's a sad story there. 30 seconds left on the clock, and they are going to be able to hold on to this because there is no time to charge these ults. AAM going to go on the 76. So they do have that little bit of rating healing and firepower that they need. Oh, Joe almost going to be able to lose that hook shot. They need to find it. Comeback Kid almost going to find the kill. Oh, there's the pick, Joe! What are you doing? But Texas is going to overwhelm it. And they actually might be able to win this team fight. Texas is going to be able to take out also Sand Dipper. If they're able to do it, yeah, they do. Find it. AM is going to be able to finally be able to do that. But Tyson goes down. Are they going to be able to keep this alive? No. Popos is going crazy, but Tex comes in to save the day. Does lose the mech in the process, but AM saying, don't worry, fam. I got you. And that's it. They are going to make sure that they hold on to this point. They got 30 seconds left. They managed to do it in the last second. Huh. Joe is still going to go crazy, though. What the hell was that? Oh, very deadly. Oh, Joe, going crazy. You gotta be careful of the Discord orbs. That's what you rely on Tyson for. Zenyatas are so crucial in this game when you have snipers, because they act as a secondary sniper to an extent, because Zenyatta's damage is a little more powerful. They're trying to get these initial picks, and I would switch to a different hero, but they're interesting. Hello, AM is going to be able to find the kill. Oh no, but there's the Dragon Blade. Oh, they get the kill. Comeback Kid's going to be able to find one. Will he find the other support? They will. That's both openings that they needed. Tex is able to find Deadly Pants as well. Are they able to find this kill quickly? They do have it. Oh my god, Tex getting Starglights as well. Are they going to be able to at least get the first marker? Oh my goodness, Popo's going to tank bust, but they are going to be able to not live for much longer. That's it. That's going to be the second marker as well. Are they going to be able to get this? No, there's the Valkyrie. They're going to be able to try to hold on to this, but there is the Helix Rocket coming in from AM. Are they going to be able to hold on to this for a little bit longer? They got the hit scan going on. They are trying to take out BDX with the Valkyrie. It does make it a little bit harder, but if they're able to push through, they may be able to hold on to it. They're holding on for dear life, and there it is. Deadly Pants coming in to save the day. Oh no, Death Blossom as well. Popo's popping off, taking that win, saying, don't worry, fam, tank busting or not, we got it, but that was super close and longer than they should have had. Yes, Tracer. Ho, 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 indeed. Holy smokes. Killer Kitty was leading that team so hardcore. How do you agree to that? So, with that being said, Popos did a lot of stuff, tank busting as well, and Deadly Pants were pretty much the deciding factor there. Switching over to that dive is great, especially with the close quarters. You know, you got everything there and ready. You know, it's a lot of mobility. You don't have that much firepower, but the mobility was really nice. And we saw the old dive with the Reaper. I haven't seen dive with Reaper in since season 7, I guess. I haven't seen it in a while. But alright. We're going to see the same composition almost on the defense side of Resident Sleepers. They have a plan up their sleeve. It's going to be interesting. They do have the hit scan. That's going to be nice if they do find any openings. But there's a lot of hits, so they need to be careful. They do go overwhelming to it. But Deadly Pants just trying to protect, but now they got to go offensively because they're not going to be able to live for much longer. That shield is trying to protect them. They can't watch their 6 all the time, but Popo's going to be able to find that kill. But Killer Kitty being able to lead the charge is going to be able to hold on to this for a little bit longer for the rest of the gang. Oh, but they're going to go down. Oh my god. Joe's able to find this point, and this is going to be a little bit harder. Tex doing their best they can, and unfortunately it's just not going to be enough, and Joe going to be able to walk on over to that flying mercy to their death. Wow, Joe. Little crazy. And lobbing grenades over. It's the 4th of July. Getting ready. It's 3 days away. The summer games are coming here. Hope you're ready for Lucy Road Ball, because we're having a ball over here. Here on Siege. Alright. They got Rally, so that's going to be a lot of opening, but they do have the Tank Buster. AM back or AAM going on that Reaper, but they are going to get overwhelmed. They have to fall back and reposition. Now they're not going to find the opening that Reaper needs so much. And there's that Earth Shatter coming in. Is Killer Kitty able to find anything from it? No, I'm sorry, it's Deadly Pants that has it. But there's a Transcendence. And oh my god, Killer Kitty's going to be the only one finding anything on the kill feed. Deadly Pants dropping it and taking well advantage of that grab. And they have so much to fight for. They will be able to contest this long enough to be able to have a proper team fight if they live long enough. But BDX is going to be able to follow up and put the cherry on top. There's so much coming in. Comeback Kid trying to stay alive. But no, it's not going to be the case. And there's the sound barrier as well. And it looks like Team 4 is going to be able to take this fight right now. Resident Sleepers trying their best to hold on to it. But the Earth Shatter coming in from the side of Deadly Pants is important. Who is the tank? There's only 2 offensive tanks. No shielding. That's going to be so hard. Oh my gosh, the dive. It's going to be a little too underwhelming for the side of defense for the Resident Sleepers. There's a Death Blossom, but it's going to be stopped by Popos as they are going to be able to hold on to this for a little bit longer. How do they do this? They are still fighting. They're so close. They're getting there every so little off. And Popo's just swinging that mace all the way. And there we go. Team 4 does settle the score. And we have a 1-to-1 matchup. Oh, how do you come back from that? All right. Oh. Wowee. Okay, so they did it. Unfortunately, I like the idea of the old dive coming in, especially with the tank busting. The triple tank support, or the triple tank, triple support, that's going to be really hard to come back from. You know, especially when you have a tank busting dive like that with the Reaper. But unfortunately, what happened is that Reaper wasn't able to find an opening. So, when you don't give that much elbow room for the opposing team and they have to sort of cluster up, it's so much easier to take them out. So, poggers to Team 4 for utilizing that. There was just also really, really good grabs coming in from the side of Starglaze as well. Team 4 being able to utilize upon that. Popo's just going absolutely crazy. Flex player for the win. Definitely an MVP in my eyes. Good stuff from both sides. Positive sides, we're just going to be nothing but positive here, folks. Positive things about Team 4. Great communication. Just also awesome mobility, being able to position themselves to the point where Popos practically was being ignored and not being able to, just flanking. Deadly Pants with the aggression, really good. Sand Dipper and also BDX, great supports, but Sand Dipper with the Coalescence saving the day, and Joe with the Widow plays on that second round were absolutely mental. On the positive side for Resident Sleeper, Tyson, great Discord orbs. Really digging that. I love it. So great to prioritize. You focus on the tanks, then you focus on the supports, and followed by that, the DPSs. Killer Kitty also doing really good, and especially with the support of Comeback Kid running the Brigitte from time to time is great. AAM being able to run that fair as well does allow them to do amazing thing. Brony being able to bring that through, and Tex with the Diva Bombs even though they didn't get any kills with the Diva Bombs, maybe 1 or 2 here, they managed to spread out the team, and that's important. So good stuff. Holy smokes. I gotta make a victory lap. Oh my gosh. They're holding on. It's 1-to-1. So, We're gonna send some positivity to the people. Oh, we sent it wrong. We're going to say in all caps, you guys are awesome. Keep it up. That's right. And you should also keep it up too, because you should follow Siege and follow all the people that are doing it right. Here we go. We are about to get our first escort mission. I'm very excited about that. We are about to head on over to Athena. Would you like to take it away? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading over to good old Mexico and enjoy some. Whoops. I don't know. I guess we're waiting. Oh, we're switching team sides. Got it. Okay. So, just to let everybody know, Team 4 is on the blue, and Resident Sleeper, is on the red. Yeah, we are actually traveling to Dorado, though, so that's true. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so what can we expect on Dorado? Well, on the defense side of things, just a friendly reminder, once again, Team 4 is in the blue and Resident Sleepers are in the red. Either way, looking pretty good on all sides, if you ask me. Okay. Alright. Looking at here, on defense side, we do see Popos going in with the May, which is not a foreign concept. Which is very easy for the Reinhardt to pin a lot more with. We also could potentially see the Orisa. So they're going for pretty much the standard, pretty much a standard meta, apart from double sniper. Popos is going to go on the May. And then on top of that, we could probably say we're looking at dive here on the attack side, which works. So you either dive or standard composition with the Hanzo Zarya. And then if you're on defense, you're probably going with the standard, or you're going to go with the pulled pork, which basically translates to Orisa Roadhog, which is really good because what you want to do is hold at that first initial choke. But there's Killer Kitty going in right there for the fire, trying to see if they can find any kills, and we'll take the high ground off, and that it really eases off the pressure of them. So great stuff. You're going to be able to push through, and they're now having to go through the initial choke. So it's a matter of whether Joe can find it. And there's that opening kill if it takes out AAM. So that's important. They do find it. They gotta be careful. Tyson finding that initial kill as well. That is great stuff. Good protected. Oh my god, that was unfortunate. I did not mean to show that to the kids. Please avert your eyes. Joe just unfortunately having to fall back. They were able to turn this around. Dive composition, really great because of the mobility, and they really utilized that Discord orb from Tyson as well. That was all over the place, unfortunately. So I did not catch too much of that. I do apologize. Oh my god. Okay, Joe, you can't do this stuff. That's pretty crazy. Killer Kitty gonna try to avenge Tyson, and not be the case. Gonna be Deadly Pants being able to protect them. Comeback Kid's not gonna be able to find that kill, and actually dive might be a good idea to switch off of, because a dive fighting an air dive in a different way is not really the best thing that you want. So, oh my god, Killer Kitty! Doesn't really matter. They are going to be able to push this through. Deadly is going to almost go down. The Primal Rage is going to come into play, but it's an interesting call. I wouldn't necessarily have said anything about that, but the team is trying to follow up and utilize on that, and they are, but they are going to take a couple of losses along the way, and they do have no way to res this. Oh my god, nice stuff, but Joe coming back from the grave saying, not today, fam. This is like Resident Evil all over again, let me just say that. Yeah, with all the zombies and whatnot, I gotta say, looking pretty good for the side of Team 4. They're trying to persevere. Or actually, I don't know. Is Team 4? I think it is. Yes, it is. And look at that. The charge balls are coming in from Tyson. Looking good here. Joe does find that kill. Or Resident Sleepers, excuse me. It is Resident Sleepers on the red. Oh, but there's the Dragon Blade. And there's the Diva Bomb. Is it going to find anything? No, it's going to be able to push the payload away. It's going to stop by some time. There's the Pulse Bomb. Does find Brony, though. That's not good. That does take out one of the supports. Joe working overtime here, keeping the team alive. And they are going to finally contest and win that team fight. The elbow's very, very hard, so they don't really have that much workspace. And all I can say is that you gotta be careful about that. That's sometimes one of the dangers of running dive versus dive, especially when the composition is different, because you may not have enough firepower. And Joe finally gonna go down to Tyson. That is interesting, so we'll see how that goes. They are about to start the team fight. Hopefully they'll be able to persevere. Alright, there we go. Oh, Pulse Bomb's going to find BDX, and that's going to be the opening that they need. The Discord Orb coming in from Tyson are going to be everything as they're going to be able to follow through. Killer Kitty just feeling themselves tonight and feeling in the air. You know, that old Phil Collins song. Look at that. Good stuff. Comeback Kid. Also, the fact that the dive has double flanking is really good. Pobos now going on the McCree as well. That makes it a little bit easier with the flashbang. Oh, with a blink out of the way. They did not do the fan, which is an interesting call. That's going to make it a little bit hard. They're going to be able to demech Tex at some point soon, but the healing comes in just in the nick of time. And now they're trying their best. And this is unfortunate with the DPS is trying to get aggressive. They do have a hard time being able to stay alive. There's not a lot of protection on dive. You know, you have your bubbles, and that's about it. Deadly Pants going to be able to show some life here. Team 4 finally winning some points here, but it doesn't seem to last for much longer as they're going to be able to keep on through with that. And now, look at that. Diva Bomb's ready, and they're going to overwhelm. Oh my gosh, why did they Diva Bomb there? That must have been a mixed click from Tex, unfortunately. But Tyson does have the Transcendence, so it doesn't matter, but they don't even need to touch it. Oh dear. Okay, that was a little bit of a C9, and that was a little bit of a little bit of an overwhelming play. It was kind of all over the place. Sorry about that. Is this okay? Overall, I will just say this in general. Dive is very good until it loses the momentum. So the fact of the matter is that Resident Sleepers had so much momentum because they already had two flankers. You know, the Genji and the Tracer. And I don't really count McCree too much in the side of just saying having a flank ability. They do manage to flashbang, and more than not, you're just going to kind of see them sticking in the back because they're a sniper. They are long-range attack with 6 shots to their name, and they're a cowboy. So it does make it a little bit hard. And overall, I would say is that when you're running a dive and you're losing dives like that real quickly, it's because your mobility is fine. It's just that your health is not going to be at great peak proportion. So if you accidentally overextend yourself like they were, and they were kind of spread out trying to flank them and circle them, it's going to be a lot harder for the side of Team 4 to be able to pull through with that. As Resident Sleepers just was able to get this. Joe was popping off, getting a lot of kills. But we'll see how this goes. We do see the pull port coming in from the attack side. The Orisa Roadhog is so great here, and I do like this a lot. So you know, choke is going to be a lot harder. And we're seeing the death ball coming in from the side of Team 4, which isn't bad, but it does mean that that high ground is going to be a little bit of a risky move because there's no way of really flanking it. Except for Starglaze. But Starglaze almost going to be able to lose their mech, but not going to be overwhelmed. But the Tank Buster coming in from Comeback Kid, they're just having fun. They are getting ready to hold at the initial choke. That's kind of what you just do in general. And the hook. So the thing is you want to pay attention to the Roadhog and see what kind of hooks they get. Because the thing is with the Roadhog, they're supposed to throw off the momentum by getting the backline. And that's really nice. They do take out Deadly Pants, but the damage is so crazy. And that's one of the bad things about the pulled pork combo, is that there's not a lot of healing going on, but looking great. Oh my god, they get a hook kill with that? What? Are you crazy? Tex, please. It is deep in the heart of Texas to be able to get a kill like that. Hook him right in. But there you go. And unnecessary Deadeye, but good stuff either way. Unfortunately, as this was a great example, is running Death Ball necessarily, unless you do not find a good opening kill, it's very hard. You're just kind of trying to push through with much sheer force as you can. The healing's supposed to leave the firepower, just sort of waiting in the wing. But when you have that Roadhog, it's going to be able to give them so much. And there's that Earth Shatter. Are they going to be able to find anything? There's the Reaper coming in. Are they going to be able to find an opening? They are going in the back, and no, they finally get the information, but Deadly Pants is going to be able to utilize the information and go crazy, but there's a Death Blossom, but they're not going to be able to do anything. Bobo's going to be able to stop that right there and trying to push this. And Sand Dipper bringing up the rear with the Coalescence is going to make everything a lot easier. And what seemed like was going to be a nice hold, it just unfortunately fell apart. So, it unfortunately fell apart, because pulled pork is what we call this composition, and there was fun. Anyways, utilizing that. They're going to keep the dive, but with the Roadhog, I think they're trying to keep the Whole Hog, but really in this case, Whole Hog is not really useful here. There's not a lot of environmental kills, so overall what you're just doing is knockback. And with that, you have Killer Kitty. Killer Kitty has Primal Rage, the knockback is there. Switching on over to a tank would be good. And that might be okay. Oh my god, but they do manage to find that kill. But, you know, there's Joe. They managed to live because of the Coalescence, and they dropped the Transcendence, it's just all support ults. That's interesting call. They're trying to keep this. The rally's going to be able to persevere for Team 4 if they're able to find any kills with that. They're trying their best, but there's the Deadeye coming in, and oh my gosh, Traggle is going to be able to stop. Flash Bomb coming in. Good hooks coming in from Joe. Oh my gosh, Texas making me eat my words. Good aggression here. And now you got Comeback Kid going with the Pharah combo as well. No pharmacy, just the Pharah. The pharmacy is closed. Hello. How you doing? So, hopefully that will work. Joe is going on to that Widow, so if they can find some crazy picks like they usually do. Oh my god, if there wasn't an orb, they wouldn't be able to find it. They do find AAM, so that's great information picked up. And almost taking him down. Joe is putting the fear into the eyes of the side of Resident Sleepers. AAM finding the only kill that they're going to be able to do, and this is looking good. I'm just cutting over to people that are just about to fall. Killer Kitty does fall as well, and there we go. Team 4 finding their stride, and that is once again, yeah, Tech switch it on over. Whole Hog was working, or I'm sorry, not the Whole Hog, but just Roadhog himself was working pretty alright. You know, overall, that's got to be important. And now you kind of got to wait to see how this goes. You know, they have so much reach, and they got to be careful. Starglaze going to be able to clear the zone and also be able to take out Killer Kitty. That's pretty nice. And that is a team battle. But Popos, oh my god, that was just a nick of time. And Joe bringing in that kill. How do you do that? Oh, the whole team is gone. I'm just going to switch on over to the side of blue because they're living over here. And they're just going to stall out. Hello. Good boop. Not going to be able to grab some information. Oh my god, they do almost hit somebody though. The team fight is happening, and they don't have as much time, but they are definitely moving along, and they do see that they're already taking the fight. So let's see how this goes. They do have Comeback Kid ready and waiting. The elbow is one of the hardest things to push through, so if they're able to do that, they might be able to take this game. So we'll see how that goes. Overall, you want to see the Earth Shatter, as I was about to say, just coming right there. Deadly Pants is going to be able to stop this, and there it is. Coalescence going to be able to wipe this out. Double kill coming in from Sand Dipper as well. Nicely done. Joe is going to be feeling good about themselves, and there we go. Not too much time lost in that time bank. Yeah, 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes versus 3 minutes and 24 seconds. They are both giving these teams a run for their money. My goodness, would you look at that? Pulled pork unfortunately fell, and that is one of the risks. You gotta fall back a lot, and you gotta give a lot of leeway. If it's not working an initial choke, fall back. Just accept it, hold that fountain, and that's pretty much what you gotta do. Zoning ults are kind of crucial. It's kind of easy to do that right then and there until a zoning ult happens, which is sort of just like the Diva Bomb or the Whole Hog, or Primal Rage, something where it just clears the area. Or in this case, that's a little more knockback. Well, zoning necessarily would also be like the Dragon Strike. There's all ways of zoning with almost all the ults, but like in this case, when I use zoning, I use it more for the sense of Moira or the Dragon Strike, something where it's a large beam kind of splitting up. Or even now, Symmetra's new update, which is the Fortnite Circle, if you will. I'm going to hide behind this cactus, fam. You know, this is going to get ugly. You know, just got to hide. Hopefully, everybody will live. But we'll see how this goes. They're going to hold that high ground. We're going to see the Death Ball being ran from both sides, but Joe, sticking with that Widow, is going to be the sniper for the team, as Comeback Kid's going to be able to run that McCree. Both have their benefits and both have their cons, so we'll see how this works. Joe, being able to use that high ground quickly right away does make it a lot easier. They're going to try to hold that choke, but I think at this point, you need to hold back a little bit on that. You know? So, I don't know. I would say, overall, that this is going to be a little bit more a harder push for them. They're trying their best, you know, or maybe not. They do have Starglaze in the Matrix. That does make it a little bit easier to eat up the flashbangs. Oh, but Comeback Kid, no, they're going to be finding a lot of kills. Killer Kitty says otherwise, and this is going to be the first push stop. Oh my gosh, Brony, what the hell, kid? All right, they get a double kill with a death ball? Not yet. My goodness. So you hold that initial choke, pushing the payload back. They got a lot in the alt bank, but they gotta be careful. Now that Jill also has that visor, they are going to be able to get a lot of information. And at the initial choke, you want to. So one of the things that you can do here is AAM could be able to flank around. Oh, I'm sorry, not AAM, but somebody could be able to flank around. Hopefully, I don't know. Oh my God, Deadly Pants is going to be able to find that kill. You know, they are just not going to be merciful at all. They do drop the Earth Shatter pretty soon. I think Killer Kitty's just trying to wait for that right time. The bubble's at 100% charge, but Popo's not going to be able to find much, and there's the next hold. For what was 2.5 minutes, now be brought down. Comeback Kid just bringing out a lot of damage. So, hey, how's it going? You know, what are they going to do? Are they going to be able to find anything? They do have the high ground advantage now. AM could easily flank, and that is going to be something that is going to be overwhelming with the Junkrat you want to be careful with. Joe does switch over to McCree. That's going to be great. There's a good opening Earth Shatter, and there's the Coalescence, and there's the grab. They are trading back and forth. Who will get the first kill? That is the Barrage, but Starglaze is going to be the first one with a double kill. And there's the grab coming in from the opposing side. Resident Sleepers are going to be able to just take out everybody. Tyson! Oh my God. Joe, Tyson was going to find a kill. I was going to praise him a little bit more, but Joe stops me dead in my tracks. And they actually managed to take this point. But they're out OT, so they better not C9. I'm gonna be very upset if they C9. Do not C9! Okay? Good to know, BDX. Just checking on over there. They do have the ability to... I don't know. What do they do have the ability to do? I think they have the ability to Deadeye, and I think maybe like play aggressive with Deadly Pants, and then Starglaze follows them with like the kill. But they're gonna find. Oh my goodness! Okay, that is a lot of kills, and that actually might stop them dead in their tracks. They are not gonna be able to touch this point. Well, good stuff from AAM to be able to find that opening Riptire. By the way, hope you guys are enjoying the commentary. If there's, you know, I don't know, just anything I can do for you, grab you a drink, get you a snack, let me know. I do know that's pretty crazy. We are seeing some top tier level Overwatch. AM being able to take out the just being able to take them out with the Riptire is just a great opening. That high ground advantage, once you have that lobbing of grenades, was really, really good. And unfortunately, that alt battle just wasn't in their favor of trading. I think Starglaze with that double kill in the Diva Bomb, it was just a matter of the double kill of the ults coming in. And they don't have too much to push, but we do know that Team 4 is able to use high ground very, very efficiently. So if they use Popos on the Hanzo quite effectively, they could wrap this up and give this game 3 to them. Just a reminder, it's a best of 5. So neither team is in the danger zone yet. One team will be at match point or it will be a draw. That is literally what we're looking at. So we'll see how the dive works here. They do have 2 flankers. It looks like Resident Sleepers have an idea in the back of their head to be able to do this. Hopefully they'll be able to utilize it. With the fact that they have flankers, they do allow them to stop this overwhelming, just high ground firepower. But Joe is able to find the initial kill, so AAM will not be the one that flanks, but it will be Comeback Kid. They do have to fight him off, and nobody's really paying attention to him. They do get overwhelmed with the offensive tanks, and the dive showing some strong willpower here as they're pushing the payload. Doing it really, really well. BDX is fully exposed, and Sand Dipper is not going to be able to keep them much alive for much longer. They are focusing on that damage, which, you know, it's understandable, but you need to be able to heal Tex. Oh, Joe! Gonna be able to find that kill. Oh my gosh, Joe is just absolutely nuts, man. What is Joe doing? Okay. They managed to hold it on the first choke, but there's 2 minutes and 20 seconds, so this is running a little bit close.
My ultimate is almost ready.
So what do you do here? Well, you got the chance. So on the side of Team 4, you got your Deadeye, you got your Dragon Strike. No grab though. The Dragon Strike is going to be able to come in. Are they going to be able to find much of a kill there? No, Joe does at least find a little bit of an opening, so that's going to be great on their own. And now they got Starglaze being able to find those kills, and that's going to be overwhelming. Joe is just absolutely going mental. I think almost not to entirely focus on Joe. And nice stuff from Tex. They're going to be able to find that, and the Pulse Bomb is not going to be able to find anything as well. Whoops. Okay, so they do find this opening. Joe is exposed. Are they going to be able to kill Joe? Starglaze is contesting as much as they can. They can't really allow that. Oh, that was a little painful. I heard the crunching of bones, Winston. Please. And you don't have any additional time added onto it, but AAM is working overtime. They got a minute left. And they're close to the spawn. So what do you do here? Joe needs to use that high ground efficiently. They already do find the first pick. And there's the Hanzo as well. So I don't know. They could corner this very easily. Depends on if they're doing. Oh my god, Deadly Pants are gonna be able to find that kill. Nice swing of the hammer. Will be able to find that quite easily. Will they be able to find anything? There's the Dragon Strike. Oh wow, that's gonna be a little bit overwhelming. Definitely good stuff to keep Brony alive. Tyson making sure that teammate is going to be able to push. They want to make sure that they use all their ults efficiently. They got a lot of ults. They got 5 out of the 6. They could be walking pretty here. It just depends on whether Joe allows it or not. Their god Joe. The Diva Bomb unfortunately will get overwhelmed, and AM able to find that. There is the res coming in. Is Joe able to drop the Deadeye very soon? They do actually find a double blade. And no! Joe's going to be able to find Combat Kid, but no! That was a leap and skip. Killer Kitty taking the meat shield. And that actually gives Team 4, or Sleeper, excuse me, the win right there. Kitty just coming in with the meat shield. Hey man, sometimes you can't beat a good meat shield. I don't know. Are we gonna do? Thank you. All right, we are doing a best of 5. Overall, Dorado was really, really great. We did see a lot of the dive coming from both sides, but overall, Sleeper coming out on top because of that ability of movement. They had so much more dexterity amongst them with AAM and Comeback Kid being able to just run the Genji Tracer combo is so important. Because what are you gonna do? You know, just how is it you know, it's just so hard. Team 4 showed great performance. Joe carrying the team a lot. Not saying that the rest of the team was bad, but Joe was showing up. Joe's got that Widow skills. Just flick of the wrist, fam. Such a weird way to talk. Either way, though, Brown, I would say Tyson and AAM and Comeback Kid. I would say those are the top 3 that really showed up. AAM and Comeback Kid with just the flanking and the dive was really nice, and the Tyson with the Discord orb was just so good, and really helped made Tex's just job even more easier. So, you know, overall, top 3, Joe, Deadly Pants, Pubos. No, actually, no. Pubos was good, but I would say Sand Dipper. Sand Dipper was just really good, really close. Really close to just really good coalescence. That's what I was trying to say. Can't remember coalescence. We are going to King's Row. Oh, Snapple. Okay. Wow. King's Row. Very popular map where I'm from. I'm from the block. Little bit of background to myself. I've been a caster. In and out. You know, a little bit of background about myself. I've been a caster for a while. I used to cast online Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments in the beginning of my careers, and then I took a break. And then I started commentating. I got into esports, and then I got into commentating around the time that Overwatch came out, because it was the first esport that I really got into commentating. And now I commentate for a few different esports, and then I do tournament organizing. I tournament organized for about 10 years now. I'm reaching my 10-year anniversary in tournament organizing, which is fun. But anyways, I'm really shout outs to Siege, by the way. This is super fun, actually. I'm so glad I took this opportunity to do this. And now let's talk about the opportunities that we see here coming in from the side of Resident Sleepers. So the thing is, with the Resident Sleepers, they do have the ability to make this pretty much their own map. With the double sniper composition, it's going to make it a lot easier. And looking pretty good overall. It's very standard stuff that we see on King's Row nowadays, so you just got to be careful about that. And the only problem is I see a lot of the times, Popo's running the Junkrat is a very good idea. No snipers will say, oh my god, Sam Dipper gonna go down to AAM. And AAM already gonna find that. And pretty much what happens is that you hold it this choke, but so many people fall back, it's ridiculous. So like, oh, okay. Good stuff right there.
I am on fire.
You take the point, and that's the point right there. All right, good stuff. You know, you lose a lot of leeway in that you know, fight. You know, now they're trying to hold on the choke too, and they switch on over to the double snipers as well. So now we're going to see a lot of back and forth going on. Except the Moira is going to be the difference. So it's either it's going to be res. Well, it's going to be pocket healing versus radiant healing. And that's really the only difference. So hopefully it will be good because Joe is going to try to show up. Maybe AAM as well. There's going to be a duel of the Widows. See how that goes. They're trying their best. You're going to see a comeback kid come a lot more aggressively. They are holding a choke very, very well, but you got to be careful here. It's doing really good. They are not overextending themselves on the side of Team 4. Okay, so Joe and AAM are just kind of like picking off their teams and not focusing on each other. It's kind of funny. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Trying to find that opening. It's going to be really interesting that they're not using the high ground. They got to be careful. Are they going to drop the information? Yeah, they will. Oh! Okay, that was not expected. So, here we go. You're looking at this. You're waiting for a Grab Dragon Strike to happen. There's the Earth Shadow. Not going to be finding it. They do find a lot of protection there. That's really, really good. So now you want to pay attention to how these Reinhardts are coming in because it's close quartered. And it's going to be basically who keeps their team protected the best. And unfortunately, both teams lose a member, but it looks like it's more crucial. Oh my god, BDX is going to finally take matters into their own hands. I'm saying, sorry guys, I am tired of this Widow. And good stuff from Pavos to be able to get that double kill. Overall, good aggression. They are not overextending. They're going back and forth. It is a game of, or it's not a game. It's a dance of tango. You gotta take a couple of steps back to go forward. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. There you go. There you have it. So all I can say is that looking pretty good here. Sorry, I was just making sure that we were showing the information. I thought I was. All right. Oh my god, a little bit of dodging from Joe. Oh, and there's the Earth Shower. Are they going to be able to drop any additional kills there? They are just not dropping these ults at all. They are holding a second choke really, really well. This is interesting. I would think overall that what you're trying to do is, the snipers are really just sort of the deciding factor. And there's the Grab Dragon Strike that just overrules everything. Does not find any kills though. And that's interesting. BDX gonna be able to drop that Transcendence to keep the team alive, which is really good. And wow, I actually did think they got that hero orb right away. So look great. Look great. I like this. There's a Coalescence coming in. Not too much to write home, folks. It's just good, fun, clean Overwatch, as we see here. AM is going to be able to find it. And there's the Earth Shatter. Are they going to be able to follow through? No, they don't. But it does stop that from the Graph doing anything, or they're just going to lose a lot of teammates. It's unfortunate. They are just hiding. Hello, hiding people. Okay. How do you come back from this? They are now being able to hold at the. They're now going to be able to hold on to this initial choke as much as they can. There's not a lot of ults waiting in the wing for either side except for the Transcendence. And you got the Dragon Strike coming in. AAM is going to be able to pop off, but will it be enough? That's the real question. They do get Pocket Bomb. Oh, Popos almost going to be able to get them. Very, very close. It's a back and forth fight. And Popos will go ahead and give that. He knows that he doesn't need that healing. Oh my god, that is so close. Okay, there's a Dragon Strike. And ooh, a lot of aggression from Popos. Are they going to be able to find it? No. Oh, they got to be careful. No, Why'd you do that? I need to know that. I need replays right now. Killer Kitty's going to be able to come into play. and that is very much going to push it out. They spread out themselves too thin. Way too thin. And, you know, this is a very standard payload composition that we're seeing nowadays with the double snipers and, you know, the grab. Sorry, strike. But I think, unfortunately, there's a reason why you run that pocket, just because the Valkyrie and the chain healing that comes with it. So, Sanddipper with a Coalescent, you know, there's arguments for that, but it's not going to be able to work out too great. Oh, we got to be careful of that. Oh my gosh, they are able to hold this point once again. They don't have too much time to work with on the side of Team 4. I'm sorry, not Team 4, the Resident Sleepers. Holy smokes. Okay. Scatterbrain here, folks. I've not eaten. I'm going crazy. We need to do this. Here we go. The Dragon Strike is going to come in, and that's going to be able to zone off everybody and split up the team. And does actually find Killer Kitty, which is very unfortunate. And a great Fire Strike from Deadly Pants as well. So good. Look at that. They are able to try to find the opening kill. Oh my god, AAM almost going to go down, but they are not going to be out. So they are just doing great on the side of Team 4. That high ground is just so nice and very sexy. Very sexy high ground. Ooh. So good aggression and, like, leeway. Wow. Popos will be able to find that as well. Great snipe. Not AAM. Now having a little bit more difficulty. So you gotta wait and see if Tex is going to be able to go onto that 100% charge. No! Tex is not going to be able to live. They're trying to res, but that's not a safe res, unfortunately. Everybody's down. Now they're just hanging out at spawn. They're like, fam, what are we going to do? Well, said Killer Kitty, is we have all the ults in the world. We have everybody that's alive that has the Joe, you wanna let me finish my sentences, please? I would appreciate that very much. Okay. Well, Killer Kitty says once we all respawn back, we have the ability to just basically push this through and take this team fight all the way. And if we don't overextend these ults, we can. Deadly Pants does find a kill with AAM. And there's the Transcendence. They're trying to keep it. Their grab is going to be great. If they don't drop... Oh my god, they are dropping all their ults at once. And there it is. Sanddipper is going to be able to find a kill. Joe is absolutely mental. How do you do this? 5 seconds left on the clock. They aren't coming back from this, unfortunately. AAM not going to be able to find the kills that they need. They're trying to flank as much as they can. Oh! No, maybe? Okay. Starglaze is trying their best. They do get the double kill. But it's overtime after they got the point. That is so unfortunate. That's got to be frustrating. So no real time to actually just... They got to hug. They got to hug point. That's frustrating. Can't move. No mobility. Oh my god. Quite a nightmare. They are going to let them take this fight all the way to the point. It does make it a little bit closer to spawn. You got the back and forth fight going on. We do see the dive coming in as well from the side of Resident Sleepers. Oh my god, Resident Sleepers! No, they're not going to be able to come back. Team 4 is going to stop them right then and there. And no touching the payload at all. It is a no-touch zone. Wow. Yeah, that's true. Don't... Here's a tip, kids. Don't run into walls. It just hurts. Well, Joe was... It's no word for Joe. At that point, on attack, you got to play a lot more passively. And unfortunately, there was so much aggression coming in from Resident Sleepers that it really just didn't allow them to get the positioning that they need. Because you kind of need to draw the attention of everybody. Draw more attention with the tanks and the DPS. Okay, so let me try to rephrase this. Because I'm trying to simplify this in my head because I say a lot of terminology that's just kind of like within the caster circle. But, okay. Okay, here we go. So, with the aggression, if you're falling down a lot like that, where Joe is just picking you off left and right, you want to distract them with the tanks. The offensive tanks and the main tanks are going to be great, and you use the supports to protect them. Meanwhile, one of the supports is going to be protecting, while the other is,
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
You know, you let the DPSs go ahead. Yeah, there we go. So you let the DPSs go ahead and take the high ground. They get into position, and you get those opening picks, because pretty much you need to make that sniper duel. It's the most quintessential thing. Okay, here we go. They are going to hold. And Comeback Kid does get the opening. That looks good. Here we go. They're now falling back to point. Are they going to be able to find us? Joe is pretty much going to be a saving grace right here if they're able to knock out that shield. But, you know, Killer Kitty's going to be able to get those initial, you know, protections that they need. And, oh, my God, everybody on the side of Team 4 is having a little bit of a hard time. They do fall back a little bit. You gotta be careful. They almost get it.
My ultimate is charging.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, chat. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Sniper duels are so you want to pay attention to the snipers. The snipers are going to be the ones that are going to be able to get the opening picks. They do a lot of good. There's the Earth Shatter as well. You got to be careful about that. Comeback Kid is going to be able to find a pick though. Is that Widow battle? But there it is. Starglaze is going to be able to push them out, and there we go. They are pushing it through. AAM getting that double kill is really nice. Starglaze is going to be able to find Joe, but that really doesn't matter because they're doing fine. They're just going to let D.Va be D.Va. Yeah, don't kill him. Oh, never mind. They're just gonna leave that child defenseless. Poor child. Oh, gotta be careful. Whoa, Comeback Kid just bringing out it. Ooh, Joe bringing out the opening pick, and this might be where everybody falls apart. Hopefully they don't lose it too much. No, please be careful. Brody's gonna be able to bring in that res for Tex, and that's gonna at least keep the side of Team 4's stream alive. But they don't even get the first more. Or they're not going to be able to hold it for much longer because Deadly Pants popping off over here. Hopefully, they'll be able to do this. Ooh, Joe. Joe is such a dangerous player. They do finally get the point. 4 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. And they managed to hold the payload. Team 4 is looking pretty right now. And it's match point for Resident Sleepers. Or, yeah, it's match point for, you know, deliver. So they're definitely going to try to bring this to a game 5. There's the grab. They are able to find a kill off that. Joe's going crazy. I'm sorry, we're just enjoying the Joe show here. You know, he's no Mo. What? What am I even talking about? Hello. Alright, they're going to be able to push this. They don't get choked out initially at the second choke, which is that archway. So, so what I see in the chat is that, yeah. Here we go. I was just looking at the chat just to see how everybody's doing. It looks like people are doing fine. I'm a little spaced out right now. We're going to fix this right away. Take a drink of that energy drink, and we're going to see the Transcendence coming in. Oh my god, AAM. It's going to be able to come in, and there's the Dragon Strike. Oh, no! That's a grab. And they're able to hold it. Resident Sleepers. Doing good right now. That is pretty artwork, I gotta admit. So Joe, you wanna? So let's see. I'm gonna switch over to color commentator mode right now. Joe, you want to pay attention to, because they have this ability to just flank around and get opening picks. They are being left alone. They do gather the information. They gotta be careful. AAM is gonna be able to work it, and there's that Earth Shatter And that is nice. Deadly Pants is going to go down. Unfortunately, the Earth Shatter does not come in beneficial. And there's the tank busting coming in from Comeback Kid as well, which is actually good at splash damage. But Joe, what the hell, man? You're going crazy here. I need to see this. Okay. What are you doing, Joe? What is this? Okay, they got information as well. Are they going to be able to find kills like this? This is looking pretty good. The Coalescence is going to be able to stop this. Joe gets kills while I'm away. I'm not looking at Joe. Joe keeps dying every... doesn't keep dying. He just keeps getting kills every time I switch away. So, here we go. I say here we go. Here we go. But here we go. This time, super duper intensified by 500. Embarrassing little hook shot right there. But you want to see how Killer Kitty's going to drop that Earth Shatter, because they do have it ready in the wing. And there's that grab, though. Their Transcendence going to keep everybody alive. But Joe, whenever that dropped down, they were ready. They were so ready. They were so ready. That is ridiculous. Deadly Pants going to be able to find that. Oh my god, this is crazy. Comeback Kids falling back. They're trying to touch this point. They're trying to get it so close. Joe, though, going to just try their best to make sure that nobody touches them. Joe's... And also got the high ground as well. Actually, nobody's actually touched it. Wait. Hold on. What? That doesn't make sense. Was that a C9? Did we literally just see a C9 happen? I think we just saw a C9. Joe's popping off. Basically what happened there is you just saw that the snipers were being ignored. So that's very unfortunate. When you ignore snipers, it does make it hard. Alright, so it's 2 for 2. What are we gonna do? 2 for 2. I would say overall it's just really Joe and AAM were just duking it out. Like, King's Row is so like just set in one composition that like the rest you go like, I could never imagine doing such a barbaric thing, you know. Like I like Torbs. I like Torbs, seeing that Torbs just going crazy. Torbs is not a very effective character on King's Row though, or it could be if you want to be very toxic on comp. But either way, you saw that Killer Kitty and Deadly Pants were the ones that you wanted to pay attention for, because that Earth Shatter was so important to being able to stop. The Grab Dragon Strikes kind of were nullified. They weren't really used a whole lot of the time. They actually were used separately. So they had the combo there, but they didn't use it at all from both sides, which is fine. Which I like the fact that they were going in different directions. As far as anything else, I would say it's pretty much AAM and Joe being ignored as snipers just made the thing so much more easier. Because, really no way to sort of stop that. I mean, coming in clutch with those snipe picks, Joe just had high ground. No real response from either side, which is unfortunate, because the only way you really with the double sniper 2-2-2 composition coming on, which is basically 2 tanks, 2 DPSs, and 2 supports. The DPSs are subbed in for the snipers, so you have the double sniper 2-2-2 composition. It makes it very hard to be able to respond to that kind of stuff, you know. And when you have no way to respond to those snipers a lot of the time, they will be overlooked because they're trusting their other snipers to respond. So then you have like this whole thing going on, and unfortunately on the side of you know, Team 4, is that they were just able to they weren't running the double sniper until like I think very near the end. They did run a Reaper at some point, which was kind of working out well for the second point, but it makes it a little bit more of an uphill battle Because in the end, you're just trying your best to persevere and push through. And it's just gonna go back and forth a lot of the times. It's just sort of like, it gets to that point where they just rely on Grab Dragon Strike. And then whoever is able to charge it the quickest wins. Because, you know, they just rely on that. It's such a crutch, crutch. They did not rely on that, which is great. But unfortunately, that does mean that they had no, like, it's frustrating because it's actually really effective, but it only is effective on that map. I think that's one of the reasons, like, a lot of people like King's. It's like very 50-50 down the middle of King's Row. But I mean, I like it. I like King's Row, and I thought the composition was very good overall.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
We are traveling to Eichenwald, though. More high ground playground for the side of defense. So we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, I actually didn't realize there's the techno music. That was pretty good. I don't know if you heard that Overwatch music, but that was like pretty techno. Alright, here we go. Look at that. Did anybody watch the Reinhardt video? Did it make you cry? If it made you cry, press F. F for Reinhardt's mentor. Looks like... Okay, just... looks like we're going to see the pull pork combination coming in here. And that's fine.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And if you remember the pulled pork... Oh, the woodpecker. I'm scatterbrained today. The woodpecker coming in clutch. Pecking that wood. Anyways, we're seeing pulled pork with the Roadhog and the Orisa. It's very similar to Dorado, this initial choke. If you look at this bridge right here we're going to look at. And if you throw off that momentum, it's going to be great. So we do see Death Ball coming in with the fact that Joe is going on the Widow once again. Getting that information. Oh, Joe! Oh, I saw that hook shot. That's going to be crazy. Alright, let's see how this goes. Looking pretty good. They do get the grab, and Comeback Kid does bring in that swing and a miss. And there we also see the Ana, which we don't see a lot of the times, which is very interesting. I guess that's their kind of sniper. They do sleep dart them, and that's going to be great. But we just gotta wait and see what Joe does. Switching on over to Joe. Joe's just gonna be able to flank around. Oh my god. They need to focus on Joe. AAM though, it's gonna be crazy. Oh god, that I just had to look away right there. They are able to contest this point really, really well though. Nice stuff. Tex with the hook is coming in clutch right there. That's pretty much what you're looking at. And also Comeback Kid. Comeback Kid and Tex, because of their stun, without flashbang, is so important, because basically this is a really overlooked combination where you have oh wow, that was a really good hook, where you have the Brigitte Roadhog combo. Hook into shield blast is really good. Like, it just kills right away. If you can do that, it's not practical all the time, but if you run into that composition, it's really fun. Oh yeah, so they're now pushing really through. They kind of ignored half the team and just kind of went around, which makes it very hard. You know, I don't know what to say here, but Joe is just crazy, but Tex is even crazier. They are going to be able to drop here, and they've almost taken the point right there. So we'll see how that goes. Whole Hog is ready. And we also got a Nano Booster. Nano Booster Whole Hog might be work here. Oh! Oh my god, they interrupted the Whole Hog! Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. I just totally ignored that. Killer Kitty just came in. Oh my god! Oh, I'm awake now. I'm awake. I swear I'm awake. Joe with the flashbang kill as well. That was ridiculous. That grab was the opening of everything.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Okay, well, that was really good teamwork and communication there. Overall, I could say is I'm very proud to see them being able to persevere with the pulled pork. It still works here in this map actually because of that initial bridge as well. And looking at here, AAM is going to be able to take that out. Good snipe here, but we do see that Texas is going to be very effective. Oh my god, more Deadeye than I could even shake a stick at. That's pretty crazy. Whoa, wow. Alright, nice follow-up kill from the rest of the team there. Good job, gang. Looking good.
I hear you.
I hear you too, buddy. Please. I beg of you. Okay. Pulled pork is going to be able to work here a lot as well, as long as you don't get flanked. There's a lot of ults coming in here, so it's very possible that they will lose this kill. Oh! They had to wait for the shield go down, but that was Orisa. Killer Kitty coming in with the shield. Wait! Starglaze gets the triple! Oh my god, the grab was there, but why? Alright, team kill once again coming in, but this time for the side of Team 4. Yes, absolutely. Alright, I'm sorry. Team 4 is now in the red, and there is Resident Sleepers in the blue. I'm sorry, I had to just double check that for my own sanity. Okay. Look at this. We see that the points coming in. Killer Kitties could utilize the grab kills if they so desire, but they gotta be careful about it. Environmental kills are so great. We haven't seen environmental kills in general. Nano boosted whole hog with is a little bit early. I like the idea. I did get deadly pants, which is nice. But deadly pants did also pin Killer Kitty off to their death. So how much of a trade is that? And oh, there we go. Environmental kill. Comeback hit is just going to be able to try to contest it. And their shield bash might have been able to get them in the nick of time, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. Oh, they are going to be brought down, sister. Sorry about that. Shout out to my friend Matilda. She voice acts Brigitte. Anyways, sorry Matilda. Sorry you had to go down like that. Although we do see Comeback Kid coming in with a Reaper, and that seems like a very fail-safe that they're going for. And there's that grab. Is it going to be able to work out, though? That's a good double kill coming in from Joe. Joe is going crazy here with the flashbangs, and the Deadeye does bring that opening, stopping everybody in their tracks. Wow, 15-player kill streak? That's crazy. And the rest of the team is going to be on it. A lot of people forget that if you're with the team together, the payload push is a lot more faster. Okay. And it was an interesting call. A lot of experimentation. Team 4, I mean, they were doing fine. Looked good. But I don't know. There was questioning moments. I would say, no, Resident Sleepers isn't in blue. I would say the questioning moment for Resident Sleepers would be when the whole hog dropped from Tex and there was a nano boost from Tyson. Tyson dropped that so early, and it was like they were aware that the sound barrier was happening, I think, at that time. So how do you balance it out? That's the real question. You know, you gotta be good on your timing. You gotta be also gotta listen. Audio is very crucial in Overwatch, because you just hear a lot of the old commands and stuff like that. And I'm sure a lot of people already know this in chat, but it's nice to go over some of the basics. I forget some of the basics sometimes as well. Hope you guys enjoying Siege, by the way. Siege is a really great organization that is throwing these amazing events for these teams. Respect to all the players happening right now. Death Ball.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, triple tank actually, not death ball, but triple tank. The Slambulance is coming in from both sides, but there's quad tank with double support. So does one more tank make a difference? We're about to find out. Look at that, the boob is going to be able to throw them off, and that's going to be a nice little pick me up. And there, see there is Roadhog coming in from the top there. They do find almost a kill, but Killer Kitty's going to be the first one to find it. But Joe's not going to be addressed at all, and that, oh, never mind, that's a hook. Oh god, I just transitioned to that. That was ugly. All right, cool, good stuff. Oh, just coming at really random times.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Okay, so they're gonna go ahead and hero switch. We're just gonna let them change over. Oh, come back, keep going on the fair. That's a good idea. Tank busting is a good idea as well. Coming in from Joe might work. Could help, wouldn't hurt. Does at least definitely help the tanks out. But now there really is no response as well to the Pharah. So Comeback Kid does have the air control, and that does allow Team 4 to have that advantage. Or Resident Sleepers, if you will. Excuse me, I'm getting used to color switching. Pharmacy going to come into play here. I'm trying to stay alive, and they're just trying to fight that off. Comeback Kid's going crazy. My god. But they will be finally brought down. Killer Kitty as well, though, popping off. This is looking good. They are holding pretty fast on the side of Resident Sleepers. Or pushing, if you will. Excuse me.
My ultimate is charging.
Poggers. Give him some damage on the shield. Alright, well, back on over to the color casting side. That was an adrenaline rush I did feel. That was very nice. You want to pay attention to here to see how Killer Kitty just protects the team. Because narrow passageways like this at bridge, you gotta rely on Comeback Kid to be able to follow through. Because he's trying to go around. Ooh, Diva Bomb, are they going to do it? Ooh, it's a little bit late, but they are going to be able to find some kill. No, they won't. The shield's coming into play. Wow, and there is going to be a lot. Joe! Oh my god. They do find a lot of kills on that side. They actually wipe out almost the entire team on the side of Resident Sleepers. Resident Sleepers will gravely take the lives of many. Well, can't say they weren't warned. There is a very close current. There's the Earth Shatter coming in from T4. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, BDX will at least find. But there's the Barrage coming in from Comeback Kid, but not going to be finding anything. Popos is going to be able to pop up. We haven't seen this Junkrat pulled out for a little bit. Looking good here. Okay. They are going to be pushed back, and Joe with that flashbang. Joe. Once Joe finds his rhythm, it's going to be hard to kill him. Ooh. Any Deadeyes? Nope, unfortunately. Deadeye is gone. Now it's a team fight. That Diva Bomb text, though, is coming in very soon. They can find that opening very, very quickly if they charge up quickly enough. Yep, there you go. Ping, a little bit. Oh, the D-Mech is going to come in a little bit faster than they can. Joe's going to stop it right dead in his tracks. Oh my god, they stopped the shield bash before it even happened, but there's the Earth Shatter from Killer Kitty. Nice Earth Shatter, and that's going to be able to... Whoa! Wait, hold on. That is going to wipe out everybody. Popos is bringing this back to the side of Team 4. Team 4 is definitely keeping this alive. They have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to work with. Oh my gosh, that is a great snipe as well. Looking good here. Wow. That's powerful. Oh my god, there's the pin, but it's going to be stopped right there in the track. But there's the Diva Bomb coming in from the side of Tex. And Tex is going to find 2. Looking good. Oh, but they are going to go down themselves. But they do find quite a bit of kills. But if they're able to utilize this, this would be great. But you have to wait and see. I don't know. AAM is going to be able to drop that grab, so that's pretty good. And there's the Coalescence. Are they going to be able to follow up? Yeah, Killer Kitty will come on top. But there is that Riptire. And the double Deadeye coming in from Joe as well. Is it going to work? Are they going to be able to find it? Riptire does at least find one kill, and they're going to be able to stop it very close to the point. Ooh, good landmine. So who says you can't aim with Junkrat? You just got to be predicting the future, just like 3 steps ahead of time. Alright, so they're probably going to go around and that bear trap is just going to be shot down. But it's always nice to have. Killer Kitty is very close to having that Earth Shatter. Phobos is going to be able to find it. Nicely done. So near all the action, the front line is happening. I'm trying to wait. I'm going to wait it out. But every time they wait out, Resident Sleepers doesn't have much time left to be able to take this point. They got 2 minutes left, and while that does seem like a lot, you need to think about also charging your ults, and they don't have a lot of quick ult charging abilities. There's that Earth Shatter, but it is protected from the side of Deadly Pants, and that's going to be able to bring it in. And there's the Riptire coming in as well. Oh my god, that's going to be crazy. Joe coming in as well. Clutch, Captain right here. Maybe even drop the Deadeye, dare I say it. But maybe not. Who knows? They are going to be able to finally demech, and that's good boop. They are going to be able to save onto that Deadeye. If they so wanted to, they do. And look at that. Joe's going to be able to get the last laugh. Trying to get AAM, but, you know, they fall back. So how do you come back from this? You're running 3 tanks and technically a quad with triple support. You gotta be able to push this through, right? Well, they need to be able to take out Popos. Because Popos actually has a lot of firepower on the side of Team 4. And if they didn't, or if they're not able to do that and take out Joe because they're able to get it from far, then they are going to have a hard time. And they are not finding any kills. There's the sound barrier, but there's not going to be much left going on here. And that's going to kill out some people as well. Oh my gosh. That Riptire found AAM, and that's not good. 40 seconds left on the clock. This could be potentially Team 4's win. Are they going to be able to find it? There's the rally and the sound barrier. So much going on. But the sound barrier does give them a little more health. Is there Diva Bomb? Ooh, everybody lives. Tyson does also get a double kill. And, oh my god, Tyson will get actually a triple. And they are able to finally push this. But is there going to be a team fight at the very end? You would certainly hope so. They are very close to spawn. What are they going to do? Are they going to be able to contest? They don't have time to hero switch. Bubbles is going to go on the Reaper. I think they're going to try to contest as much as they can. Oh, there's the Earth Shatter. It's going to stop everybody. They're going to try to save it as much as they can. Oh, they take out Tyson, and that's going to be the opening. There's Deadly Pants taking out that heal, and Joe's going to be able to at least demech tech, so that's going to make it harder for them to contest. They also have the Coalescence on their side now. Sand Dipper making it very possible for the rest of the team and shine. And that's it. It is going to be 3-2 with the winners. Team 4 taking the win. I do not believe that.
Play of the game. Fire at will.
Well, good stuff. GG's. Overall, we can safely say that this was really, really a great effort coming in from both sides, and I think it was very fun to see both compositions. But I'm being very broad. If we want to get more specific, Popos running the DPSs that they were made it very, very good. They had so much more firepower that made it kind of safe for them to make it... oh my gosh. And speaking of the devil, he was just messaging me. Basically, overall, Popos being able to switch over to the DPSs and do the tank busting and be able to flank around was just so perfect. And on top of that, I think was just pretty much the reason why they had so much protection. Was able to I don't know, just was just I don't. It's just so good, and like the coalescence as well from Sidipper, was able to just keep the team alive, allow that flank to happen. So overall, I mean, both were great. Tyson was great. This was just a really good game of Overwatch. I don't want to dive into information because like that means I'm gonna be talking like I was nitpicky. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna just say this: you're a wonderful crowd. It was a wonderful game. Siege has made me feel at home more than they could ever do, and I love you guys very much. This has been Bemmy. I will be back next week, and I'm gonna be here for every single week commentating this stuff. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the commentary. Sorry, I'm a little bit lightheaded at the moment. A little bit of medical stuff here and there, but either way, we are having a great time, and yeah, please leave a follow on Siege. Check out their social medias if you want to check me out. Look on the page right now, which is going to be my Twitter at Bemmy Esports, if you want to catch me commentating more events and whatnot. So, with that being said, we will see you guys later.